Hello and welcome to Undeniably Canon Tower Defense Simulator Timeline. So, probably you all know this super cool Roblox game called Tower Defense Simulator. Simple game, plays little guys defending against super bad group of zombies. But I have a tough if there's even more to that. That's on me, Colin, here to teach you this funny Roblox game's hidden story. As seen on Lunar Overture from 2023, the Umbra has apparently accused of being a witch, with points to this to happen in medieval times around 476 or 1453. All this probably happened around 1430, 1430 or 1450, I suppose. Well, as shown, the Umbra has escaped from being burned down, but Umbra spotted her sometime and she got away. After escaping, she found a god cube or something. After touching it, she got corrupted and turned into the evil Umbra. After that, she probably got back to the village to rub up the numbers. I don't know what happened between 453 to fucking like, what, 2019 from to sleep that amount of time. During that zombie apocalypse, yeah, somehow the entire world has infected zombies, and then TDS decided to fight it. After a very long rest, Umbra heard of the TDS guys and decided to be evil and started her work on Jekyll Bot as seen on Lunar Overture again. She built the pumpkin robot from 2019 while TDS was fighting zombies on top or survives on height in Area 51. And a bunch of other maps where the player was the recruiter or something, I don't know how it works. After she built it, she sent him to this so-called Nightmare Carnival with a bunch of other enemies from the depths of hell, or maybe just some random guys with Halloween costumes. To get a long story short, TDS killed Jack and Umbra got pissed. While that, Krampus emerged to find power in some strange purple shards called exo shards, I don't know. Anyways, he used that power to shard to, you guessed it, invade Rando's Undo in Christmas 2019, just get defeated by TDS, nothing new. A while after, TDS had a report of some zombies invading another freaking place on a random island during Easter 2020 with his boss, the Ducky Doom. Anyways, TDS took them down, no big deal. Until Void Reaver with resides in, you guessed, the Void, heard about the Earth situation and decided to attack, and failed miserably to the super cool army TDS. I hate this. Well, after some time, endlessly defended against waves of zombies, a random guy called Narrator decided to rise and during Halloween 2020 make an attack to trigger Fred Town, Sunday Lord Sinister, which I still don't know if he's a robot or a creature, to invade the town, failing. After the narrator failed to finish trigger Fred down, he calmed himself for some time. During winter 2021, TDS scientists were working on making tests on a frozen dimension at Outpost 32. That's before they had to fight a frost invasion came upon it. Anyways, supposedly one of the most powerful entities in the Frost Realm, according to the logbook of Frost Spirit, decided to invade Outpost 32, failing to TDS. After that, he, got back to his realm. After being defeated in 2019, the Umbra has enough of this universe, so she decided she would try to dominate the world. TDS, hearing about that, went to her tower to stop her. They gun through some stuff like Jax, which during the attack on Nightmare Carnival was still scared to go, so he decided to stay there. After hiding for some time, Umbra found him. She was very mad at him, but decided to use him as a protector of the tower. To get a long story short, TDS killed Jax, the last of his species. After succeeding further into the tower, they faced another old enemy, the Swamp Monster, which once as a swamp thing just like Jax, was too scared to go, so Umbra did the same as Jax. He started defending her tower. After TDS killed Swamp Monster, also the last of his species, succeeded into the tower and found Penumbra, Umbra's sacred admirer and canon lover. He tried his best but died miserably. After continuing, TDS faced Umbra, sending her to whatever dimension she is right now. And to think that all happened on a Halloween 2021 night. After losing his dad, the son of a Ducky Doom decided to have his revenge. He spent some time building a replica of his own father while recruiting other Duckies to strike against TDS. After that, they failed to go TDS. After more endless waves of enemies, TDS got a report of a nuclear plane being invaded by a bunch of zombies and a giant robot cow powered by the exo shards and a bit of radiation. To get a long story short, nuclear monster got, once again, defeated by TDS. Another report of a possible convoy skeleton zombie tormented the Badlands. TDS defeated him. After endless pain of dreams and defeat, a possible location powered by Pizza Animatronics in the 90s had a robots infected by a virus that is related to an unknown entity, using their security abilities in place on a big robot for the bad, including some other animatronics creating a collab between the TDS and the Vox Pizza Balance owners 6 days before the zombie invasion, and a plushie which origins are unknown. To get a long story short again, TDS defeated Vox and his army of modified zombies and zombies with custom. After defeating a zombified Sword King, an alien with a gun, a pumpkin head robot, a Christmas demon, a demon duck, a pumpkin head guy, a frost spirit, a pumpkin head guy with an axe, a swamp monster, a simp, a eclipse queen, the demon duck robot, a nuclear monster, a cowboy skeleton, and a robot fox. While still defending against endless zombie waves, the S was called when the plans of the evil elves were like corrupted elves, controlled by an unknown entity, and a robot Santa. TDS later on had the troops invited by an unknown person to a so-called theater, where they would fight a bunch of actors and stuff while learning the history of another enemy, Umbra. Also learning why Jacobot was programmed to attack the carnival. They also learned the Narrator. The Narrator was out of these 3 years working on his theater, so he could steal the God Coup. Well, he obviously failed on his mission. Well, nothing much happened until they were called by the one and only Sansa to help him on attacking Krampus and his enemies down. To get a long story short, they finally defeated the Krampus, getting access to more exo shards. After that, they went through the Corpox Rev Walker attack, then they went through the attack of Beach and Zero, crazy scientists willing to end mankind. Feeling. After that, the commander was kidnapped by the Onomali 1x1x1x1. That's right, he wasn't done with TDS. Oh, you that's what I didn't mean with not done with TDS, like he's seen them before? Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. The unknown entity, Lord Exo, was actually 1x1x1x1. Exactly. The one and only hacker and killer and forsaken until Midnight Harvest, as I do remember. 1x1x1x1, after failing on kidnapped and commander attacking classic maps that he has gone through, the 1x1x1x1 was nowhere to be seen. After that, they had some problems with the Fallen, where their king had gotten an exo shard and were willing to attack. Defeating Fallen King, TDS had the triumph, or did they? Bigger creatures, players, suddenly heard her voice, a familiar one. That's it, a greetings player. You have proven yourself quite skillful so far, but just how skillful do you think you actually are? What has happened? Said Commander. Let's put it to the test. After that, everyone's vision was blacked out. Awaken, said the voice. As Fallen King rose from the dead, feeling the power of 4 times his original strength. Fallen King was awakened by the power of the shards. TDS fought him, victorious with the body of a now dead Fallen King. Sometime after, most likely 1 to 3 months later, TDS had reports of some crazy lunatics trying to open a portal to the nation. Obviously, TDS tried stopping them, but didn't really work. Titus stated to stop TDS. He failed, but stayed alive. Ran to the portal. TDS was, well, pulled to inside the portal. It's at the hex dimension. TDS fought a little demon, and then Titus again, but stronger, and again the little demon, but also stronger. After that, they fought a Demogorgon dog hybrid of someone just because he had a shard. After defeating him, TDS suddenly found out that they just did as the plan of the children of Exo to get them the shard. after they got a report of a dimension where a certain someone touched the shard. Well, after defeating the summon, they finally retrieved the one shard. Coming back to Earth, TDS to find themselves in Outpost 32 just as planned. So then the evil janitors at the radio implemented a card on the portal controls and then reported to the first dimension, releasing a bunch of frost enemies. The children of Exo in the frost dimensions released the Frost Spirit to wipe this place off the map. That didn't work. So TDS defeated Frost Spirit, leading us to 2025, where we'll find out what happens next. See ya! Thanks for watching. You can find this whole timeline in the docs that I will be placing in the description. Bye!